So it is Tuesday. Warehouse sale video though, part 3. Resale Rabbit here. All the things to start a video. Just making sure all of this can get blocked in because the Dollar General truck just arrived and it's going right here. I also bought almost $250,000 worth of dryers last night. Yeah, we'll talk about that in another video. And just like that, that empty space is now full. I'm seeing a lot of Halloween, which I'm not a huge fan of. There should be some decent stuff. This load was super cheap. 8,000 delivered, I think. And there's a lot of volume on these 26 pallets. Ignore what the boxes say. They reuse boxes, they just fill them up. It is Wednesday. I just got in about 6:45. Getting ready to open. I'll quick show you what the tables look like. And I gotta get carts and signs and stuff out. So special buy I did not touch at all. I gotta sweep that up. We put this out over here. This I need to fill in a little bit. What else? Filled out all the Easter stuff that's worth it for today is out. Most of it's dollar stuff. Put shoes out. This is all Walgreens down here. This is all Amazon, Home Depot behind it. All the Bear stuff is in a bin up front here. And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna get these carts out. I'm gonna get signs out. It's a $3 day. I have to redo the signs in here. I'll take this out before I forget. And we're ready to go. Over here, I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as putting more special buy stuff out. So this Dollar General load that just came in, looks like it's gonna have quite a bit of Halloween stuff on it. And Dollar General Halloween stuff isn't that great. Last time I got a lot of Halloween stuff from Dollar General, it was all like dollar stuff. And I had like 10 or 12 pallets of it, and they were stacked like that. And we sat on them for like a year until Halloween. You can see harvest, harvest, harvest. We sold as much as we could. We basically did like 5 items for $1 for several days, and we still had probably 9 or 10 pallets worth. We did not move through much of it. So what I ended up doing was filling up Gaylords, and I had like a full truckload, and I sold it for like, I don't know, $1,500 or something like that. Practically giving it away after hanging on to it for a year. Over a year, because this was now after Halloween. Yeah, I don't want to do that again. So the plan is to get rid of most of it. You know, nicer stuff like these, they're probably like welcome signs or something. These I can hang on to. But the boxes of little stuff down here, I want to get rid of them. And what I'm thinking is this sale and the next one, special buying them at like $10 a box. You know, I think that's some decent value for people, even though it's not Halloween time. It's gonna have to be a brown box though, a mystery box. I would love to be able to have like clear plastic storage bins so I can tape the lid down, you can see what's in it. Gotta tape the lid down because people are gonna sneak other stuff into it if I don't. It's amazing how everything you do it in a way because you know people are gonna try and steal from you. But anyways, so that would be great, but I'm gonna be spending at least $10 a piece on those, and I don't want to do that. Everybody's here for this sale. So Ben had a customer come up to the register, 5 items, and then one of the packs of books that are $1, and it was 16 something. And she says, how can that be? How's that possible? It's 5 items at $3 each. Well, that's not right. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, plus 1 for the books is 16. No, that's not right. So a mouse got in here. I'm gonna guess that's a mouse named Tim, who is curious on what's in these. It's always the same stuff with Dollar General. I don't know what the curiosity is. So to turn on the music for the sale, normally there's a ladder here, but now there's a stack of garbage that I stand on. It is not steady at all. Well, that was depressing. Thursday's usually our best day. Opened the door and there was one person outside. Yeah. And I don't have high hopes for today. It's supposed to snow all day. It hasn't started yet. It was supposed to start like an hour ago. But if we're going to get snow all day, I don't know how well we're going to do. Today's going to be sad. So we sold the rocking chair this morning. We sold these. I dropped to 40 and they're starting to move. We just sold the 2 that were out there, so I'm putting more out. And the mystery boxes. I don't know if I mentioned the Halloween stuff. I'm putting in mystery boxes, small, medium, and large. And that's 10, 15, and 20 respectively. Those are flying out, so I just made a whole bunch of those. So there's a box sitting right about here, and I kicked it, and it landed in the baler. I don't even know if it's an empty box. I am gonna see, oh no, these security cameras won't show it. That's a bummer. That would have been a good shot. I should have pulled out my phone and filmed it. But I kick boxes all the time, and that never happens. So I just had lunch. I'm at Wendy's. You can't really, you can kind of see it there. The lady who works in the drive-thru is actually a customer of our sale. She's the one, if you remember, last sale, 2 sales ago. I don't know, she brought us all Frosties. I ordered so much, she thought they sent me to get food for everybody today. That makes me feel a little fat. I'm okay with that. I like to eat, but I think I ate too much. Now I want a nap. Is it nap time yet? No, it's 11 a.m. I'm gonna take a nap. Are you kidding me? Standing here, I drop kicked a box. Didn't think I'd need to film it because I would never get it in again. It's not in, but are you kidding me? All right, we're gonna do this again. I'm gonna walk over here. Well, I got it in the box. Never works out when someone's watching. Let's see, antibacterial wipes. I wonder what's in there. Better tear it open. And they're still wet, so that means it was recent. 4-pack U-shaped toothbrushes. I wonder if that's what they look like. Let me tear one open just to be safe. Oh, it is exactly what's shown. I don't want it now. Well, this is it for the wooden boxes. I'm gonna stack it a little bit better than put this whole pallet on the floor. Oh, another slow day. This is going to be, I think we'll probably break 50K, which if you follow normally, we do like 70. So that's quite a drop in sales. And what? There's Kmart tape on it. For those of you outside of Australia who don't know, we've got like 4 Kmarts left in the country. That's not an exaggeration. That's a comically low number like that. I do miss Kmart, but why does that have Kmart tape on it? And where can I get some Kmart tape? I want Kmart everything. I love Kmart. All right. You know what's gonna happen. I gotta get a straight shot on it though. You. So these washboards from Cheap Charlie's did pretty well. We have 4 left. These, not so much. I'm not sure if we sold any of them. So, oh, by the way, it's Friday. I've got these listed at $100. Someone wants to see if I would go 60% off, less than half, because they are listed correctly. Because they're 3.5 millimeter, but whatever, connection. It's like going to Walmart and seeing, well, they've got skim milk and they've got whole milk. Skim milk is disgusting and it's cheaper, but because I don't like it, I feel like you should give me 60% off the price, even though it's already cheaper than the good one. What? I'm gonna go to Best Buy and buy a TV today. They've got a 70-inch TV for $800. They've got a 50-inch TV for $400. Now, I know the 50-inch TV is cheaper, but I don't want a 50-inch TV. So I wonder if they would do $150 on it for me. Since it's only 50 inches, it's not the big one that I want. I feel like that's a fair thing to ask. I am already in full warehouse sale form here, hating everybody. 654. I just brought carts and signs out, and there's nobody out there. I don't have a good feeling about today. Not a good feeling at all. If today and tomorrow are busts, it's really going to discourage me. Not good. So we're clearing out back here pretty well. Remember, none of this is for the sale, despite the fact that we put some of it in the sale. That wasn't its purpose. We're getting very low on these dock tot or whatever they're called. Tot. Those are selling fast. $30 must have been the price point on those. Oh, fun fact, I found out late last night that I guess I'm going to Atlanta on Monday. A company wants to fly me out to buy some liquidation from them. So if they're paying for the flight, why not? I'm supposed to have a truckload of 70 dryers come on Tuesday, and I was able to push that back a little bit because I'm not going to make them, they're not even on pallets, they're hand stacked to fit them all in the truck. I'm not going to make my guys do that by themselves without me. So that got pushed back, and so I will be in Atlanta apparently. I don't know, I haven't gotten full confirmation, but it sounds like they're booking a flight for me. So we're all set up here. No one's here yet, and it's 7:51. Just all sorts of stuff in here. Got a bunch of Easter stuff out, St. Patrick's Day stuff, shoes. This is the last of the wooden boxes. I thought about hanging on to them, but I'm just gonna dump them. The rugs here. I'm not hanging on to these rugs. I paid $100 for all of them. I'm already over 400. Whatever's left on Sunday, right before we close, I'm gonna probably say like $20 take all, just to get rid of them. Here's this Pottery Barn chair cover. Completely out of the package, and my note is gone. I replaced that note like 4 times. I gave up on it. They're shopping before we open. So I got myself a free ride here.
My back hurts from carrying you all the time in the sales and on this pallet.
Maybe if you...
Oh no.
Where'd you learn to drive?
Oh no. Help me. I'm sick and he's forcing me to work.
Good thing you don't drive for Uber.
He told me, here's Ben.
Another car accident. So I'm digging through these pallets to find special buys. So we got these tables, probably put up for 30. We got this rope, $60. We've got over here a lamp. I put it together, probably about 50. But I saw something in here that really intrigues me. Taco Bell. And I doubt it's a reused box because it's got Amazon tape on it. It feels too heavy to be cheddar chips. I just now realized that. What does that say? Taco Bell cheddar chips. Interesting. To me, it feels way too heavy for that. Like, it's not super heavy, but it's a lot heavier than chips. Ooh, losing stuff. What in the world is this? Taco Bell cheddar chips flavor. What is it? Interesting. It's just little snacks. Huh. So they expired, so I'm not going to be able to sell them on eBay anyways. So let's give one of these a try. It looks like breakfast cereal. Wow. It's like those where it's like chips, but it's just cheese. I think I taste like taco seasoning, maybe. It's definitely not taco supreme flavor. They're good. All right, you have to try these. They're really good.
How expired are they?
8 months. I think it's like June or July.
What, are these gonna like explode or something?
Nope.
Is this bag full of snakes?
I've been eating one. Why don't you trust me?
Because you're scum.
I am not scum.
Ew, they're like soggy. God, I don't know. They're all right.
The mice will like that one.
Come on. They're crisps.
Tim didn't like them for some reason.
All right, well,
I just ate an entire pack of them.
they look like cheese.
It is. That's all it is cheese. You don't like them either?
It's nasty crouton.
It's just cheese. It's a clump of cheese with taco seasoning.
Taco Supreme flavor. So you
Yeah.
have all the flavors rolled up into that disaster.
It's delicious.
It's disgusting.
We'll see what Justin says when he gets back.
God, horrible.
So would you rather eat these or Peeps?
I eat Peeps over those.
Really?
Peeps.
I should go get some Peeps then and make you eat them.
No, I did my challenge today.
So Justin's on lunch, so we're gonna have to wait till he gets back to have him try. This isn't me trying to, get them to try something gross, which they've done to me many times. Like a pickled salami, ugh, disgusting thing. Maybe that's why they didn't like them, because they were expecting them to taste bad, because they thought I was getting revenge. I was seriously worried that I was gonna have to hide them and they would be taking them from me. But clearly I don't need to hide them. We'll see what Justin thinks. He's on his lunch, so he'll probably be back in like half an hour or so. We had a casualty. Wheel snapped off of this thing going over that bump. So I'm gonna keep a lookout for forecasters on a pallet. We get them pretty frequently. So we're getting to the end of the day. We're at 47,000. We're probably gonna finish around 52, maybe. Finish the sale, that is, not the day. This is bad. Like, I don't have a lot into this sale because I overbought on the previous sale. So if you count that, the stuff being sold as purchased for the last sale, yeah, I don't have much into it. But the next sale, I'm gonna have to buy stuff for it, and we can't be this low. This is, if I factored what I paid for the merchandise in the sale, I'd be taking a loss before even counting payroll and stuff. Hopefully the next one being at after tax time, and as it starts getting warmer out, people will be buying more, because this is bad.
How are you?
All right,
Thanks.
your last one. You gotta try these.
What is this?
Deliciousness, according to me. Ben and Tim don't like them.
It's better not suck.
It's cheese with taco seasoning on it,
Okay. Okay.
and they're keto.
That helps. Ben and Tim don't know what they're talking about.
Exactly.
They're fantastic.
One thing that sucks about being kind of the only bin store in the area, even though we're not like a bin store, not open all the time, is people who aren't familiar with the model, who come in expecting like pristine merchandise, everything neatly organized, like they're walking into Target. They get upset and they leave negative reviews. And I got another one of those saying it's messy and disorganized and blah, blah, blah. Really is annoying. My Facebook review percentage is like 3.4 stars now. This is standard for the industry. When people are coming and tearing stuff apart, it's not gonna look like Target. If you want it to look like Target, go to Target and pay Target prices. If you want to pay $1 for an item, don't expect it to look like you're walking into Target. It's only 11 reviews, but 3.7 rating is not good. Yikes. It's 4 o'clock. So I bought donuts for everybody, and I've been stressed eating them all day. This is my 7th donut. Look what I found on the floor. And this is not the last one that I did, because the last one that I did said do not remove on it, and it was removed. So this must be the new scam. They're saying that my account is in suspended, and then you scroll all the way down, look at all these businesses they tagged. They're just trying to steal my Facebook account, basically, and all of these other people. I did comment on it. Oh, they deleted my comment. I said this is a scam. Don't click the link. I think they blocked me because it won't even let me report the post. All right, it's 6:40 a.m. Saturday, the final dollar day. This box here is actually from the new Dollar General load. I set it aside when I was looking for Halloween stuff, and Tim put it out, and I don't care enough to put it back. So, tables are full. We're gonna clear out fast. I put these up, $20 each. Remember, they're missing the 2 pieces, so maybe those will move. The fridge did sell. We still have the freezer. Giant dry erase board we put out a day or 2 ago. What else do we have? This lamp here, I'm gonna turn it on. Tim, unplug it? I know Tim got annoyed because I kept turning the, what if he unscrewed the bulb? He kept turning it off because he didn't like the light. The light is what's gonna sell it. So I'm gonna double check that it's plugged in. Didn't blow a circuit because it was plugged in with those. What else? Couple bum carts left, although I've got a whole bunch more in the back. Pretty much the usual stuff. Found some of these blanket ladders. There were 2 of them. Another car seat. What I think will happen as stuff clears out is I will start knocking down these tables first. I'm thinking that's the plan. Wow, I'm dumb. I was doing this, not this. I was just turning it the wrong way. Let's flip them so they're facing this way a little bit. It was on an Amazon pallet. I put it together. It took like 5 minutes. We're gonna sell it for $50 today. I'm sure of it. All right, so I have to get carts and signs out and everything. I really hate doing that in the morning. Another reason I wish I had automatic doors and a vestibule is so it could all just be in there. I wouldn't have to bring all this stuff out in the morning. And then I'm gonna do my morning video. And then, there's not really any restocking. We just let the tables clear out. We pick trash out of the boxes. Trash, for instance, this. And possibly this. No, that's merchandise. Oh, this was on the Dollar General stuff too. The box had fallen off of a pallet, so we just put it out. We can do this. 2 more days. And tomorrow I'll be out of here pretty early. Especially if we're gonna start knocking down tables today. I think I'll be here for 2 hours tomorrow. It's not gonna be much at all. Tim's collection of offensive items. This is all stuff that came out in pallets. We got Aunt Jemima, we got the green M&M, we got the Washington Redskins. He said he just needs Land O'Lakes butter and Uncle Ben's ready rice to complete the collection. I find it amusing. I would like to eat those pancakes though, and he won't let me. 6:52 a.m. I just finished bringing up the carts and stuff. Nobody out there. Now, I know we don't open for over an hour, but Saturday, Dollar Day, it's very common where we have a line of people already, which doesn't give me high hopes for today. Now, it's worth note, we get that whole Dollar General load in there. If we're really busy and tables are clearing out and we're still really busy, I have no problem grabbing boxes off that to put out. So, and that would actually be, a lot of it would sell because normally the Dollar General stuff has a $1 to $3 price point retail value on Dollar Day. If we're just grabbing it fresh off the truck, it's probably going to be a $1 to $10 retail price point for Dollar Day. But that's only if it's busy, as tables are clearing out. All right, we got an empty box here. That was terrible. I was aiming for that. So, with not a lot of restocking to do here, we've got, and especially with the sale being slow, we spent a little bit of time in the back organizing. Can you see how organized it is? No, I'm kidding. This is not the part that we organized. This is the Dollar General load that just came in. We cleared out this alley here for the most part. We're going to be filling this up with dryers. They're going to be stacked 2 high, 3 deep. It's going to come to about right here. So I'm not going to have a lot of space. It'll be about a foot in from that to bring pallets through, but should be enough. And it's going to be a lot of dryers. $190,000 in retail, to be exact. Brand new. So that'll be fun. And then back here, Tim got some work done over here. This area got organized a little bit, stuff cleared out of it. I think this is stuff for the next sale. That's summer stuff, so it might not even be the next sale. This might be the one after that. This is $10 stuff for the next sale. All these tall pallets are Amazon, nothing to be concerned about for this sale. And then over here, all the Walgreens stuff was cleared out. It still looks like a mess, but it's a lot more organized than it was. I saw a meme on, I think, Facebook the other day. It was a text message interchange where someone said to their buddy, "Hey, do you have a paper clip?" And he says, "On the floor next to my desk." And then there's a picture of the floor next to his desk. It's just a paper clip laying on the floor. And he's like, "How do you remember that?" And that is me with this warehouse. I know where everything is. Oh, what's that? I'm kidding. So for our gross sales, 48,174. So I would be very sad if we can't hit 50. We've got today, Dollar Day, which normally I would say we'll probably do 5,000 to 7,000, but we didn't even do 5,000 yesterday. I'm so angry. Tim bought like $170 worth of stuff at the end of the day. I thought that would put us over 5,000. We were like $1.60 away, and I gave him 2 items for free. If I would have just charged him for them, we would have just hit 5,000. Maybe 3 today, and then another 1,000 tomorrow. It's not gonna be much, but we should hit 50, which isn't great, but we'll try again next time, I guess. One person outside. A couple more coming up. And we open in 10 minutes. It might be a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Words. I'm tired. It might be more than 3 people out there. And they're just waiting in their car since there isn't a line. And it's cold out. But it's not looking good. So I'm making Halloween boxes, and this just looks like candy and junk, and then I pulled this out. No, I think this is probably not going to be a mystery box. So I left to pick up paychecks, and I must have forgot to lock the back door. Sometimes these doors don't close all the way. It'll look closed, but it'll just pull right open. Apparently someone was back here walking around. I don't understand the logic in people. Like, you got 5 or 6 signs in the front of the building facing the road. 10, probably 40 feet from the road. 5 or 6 signs. Bunch of shopping carts. Door wide open. But no, that can't be the entrance. It has to be the unmarked door on the back of the building with 2 cars parked near it. Oh, and there's like 20 cars in the front of the building too. It has to be the unmarked door in the back of the building. Then they walk in and there's nobody here, and it's just pallets of stuff. Oh yeah, this must be the place. The stupidity in people will never cease to amaze me. Never. I will never understand it. So we had a customer call. She had left her car. I don't know. I didn't take the call. Tim did. He just gave me the message. But I guess she went to load her stuff in her car, went to bring the cart back, and someone stole all of her stuff out of her car during that time, which I'm assuming that means she must have left the back door or trunk or something open when she did that. I'm not sure. That takes some gall they just step away from their car and you grab their stuff. But she had asked us to look at the cameras to see if we can get anything. All of our cameras are interior, pointed at all of the doors and windows. I was hoping I could get something, but it's just too bright outside as all the windows are washed out. The idea is protecting the stuff on the inside of the building. We don't have anything outside to worry about. I've thought about getting cameras outside, but we've got way too many cameras in here as it is. It's expensive. Don't really want to put any outside. So anyways, that sucks. I called her back, told her unfortunately we don't have any footage or anything, but if you file a police report, we're happy to talk to the cops if they want to look at our interior cameras or something. Remember during the pandemic when everyone started working from home, so office furniture was really hard to find? So they started overproducing desks. And now we have 1 billion desks. Remember the last sale, we have out there a bunch of desks, but also this pallet, oh, I kind of buried it so you can't quite see. This is all desks. This pallet has a bunch more on there. A bunch of AirTag things. I don't know how deep this goes. It looks like 5 or 6 layers down. And it's cases for AirTags. In case anyone was wondering, this is snow pile number 54. It's supposed to be address numbers that light up. I'm leaving it out here overnight to test it. Should, holy wind. You know, it wouldn't be so bad out here if it weren't for the wind. It should charge up throughout the day, and I would assume when I come in the morning, it'll still be dark. I'll be able to see. If it lights up, we'll find out. Mom, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. So, they were kind enough to let me know that we're out of bags when they ran out of bags. So I'm at Sam's Club right now getting bags. Usually I tell them, let me know when we're like a day or 2 out from running out of bags so I have time to go get them, not just dropping everything to go to the store and getting bags. My favorite is when people will walk into a store and then stop right inside the door so everybody has to go around them. Alright, so we can get the black ones or the white ones. I don't know. We did the black ones last time. They're all the same. 1,000 bags, $18.98. It doesn't really matter. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting bored of the black ones. Let's switch back to these. I usually get 4 of them, and that'll make me to where during the next sale I'll have to get more, usually. You get paper bags too for 30 for 500 or 51 for those. I don't want paper bags though. Remember this area from a couple sales ago? So something I like to do when I'm at the store is grab my cart from outside. Wind. And then it's one less cart they have to bring in later. Because I'm not a garbage person. Also, the lady who checked my receipt as I walked out said that since I've got a radio on, I have to stay and work. I forgot I had a radio on. I wonder if it works from here. Let's find out. Oh, it's tough to get this off with the seatbelt on. Ben, come in. I don't know how far away Sam's Club is, maybe 6-7 miles. If you want to look it up in Google Maps, there's only one Sam's Club in town. I suppose it would help if my volume was up. Ben, come in. I'm thinking I should probably turn this down so the copyright doesn't hit. I'm thinking it probably doesn't work from here. There's one other, oh. Ben was literally about to leave for lunch when I left, and I said, we can't just leave one person here. You gotta stay while I go get these bags. And so for that reason, I am trying to hurry, despite sitting here and talking to you. And had that not been the case, I would be getting lunch here. Because $2.50 gets you 2 very large slices of pretty darn good pizza and a drink. And you can't beat that. Like, I couldn't make lunches at home cheaper than that. That is the best, and if I lived or worked closer to Sam's Club, I'd probably be here just about every day for lunch. So, those radios aren't that great for distance. I was just around the corner, and it was tough to hear them on there. I radioed them to come outside to get the bags. It's so nice out right now. Until you go outside in the wind. Should turn that down. Then it's cold out. Justin tells me he had a guy come up to the register. Box full of toys, and he said 50 cents each, and Justin said no, they're $1 each. It's Dollar Day. And he said, no, they're 50 cents each. No, they're $1 each. Well, you gave them to me for 50 cents each last time, which I know we didn't. I don't know who it was, but we didn't give deals like that on Dollar Day. So Justin said, I don't think that's true, but regardless, they're $1 each. And he got all huffy and puffy, and he ended up just dumping them all out on a table. Like I said, people are garbage. And if you don't like me, every time I do one of these videos in the comments, you shouldn't call your paying customers garbage. That person is garbage. He didn't pay anything. He was trying to get a deal. We didn't give him a deal. He lied to get a deal. We still didn't give him a deal. And so he made a mess. Garbage people. They are not welcome here. Justin told them, you should come back on bag day. If they're still here, you can get them for like a nickel each. And I would have told them if I were there, you're not welcome to come back here. I really wish, I don't spend a lot of time up in the front, but I really wish I could see the people doing this type of stuff, because I have no problem throwing people out. Look at this, 75 bucks. I put a safe out there and it sold already. What's in these clear packages? I better tear a bunch open to find out and then just leave them. So I've got tables kind of reset. I didn't really stock anything. I cleared some off of here, brought some stuff up from the floor and put it on there. The plan is to clear these off, but leave them here throughout the day. That way people have a place to set their stuff down and bag. I'm gonna need to put, I've got openings like this here and there. I'm gonna need to put bags there. And signs are up. We're basically ready to go. Rugs, this is all that's left. We moved a lot of them today. We were slinging them. Basically, if someone brought up a huge handful of them, we'd tell them, grab more, we'll do 2 for $1. Like if they brought 10 of them, we'd sell them the 10 at $1 each and say, hey, if you buy 10 more, there'll be 2 for $1. And that cleared out a lot of them. I also posted that we're taking offers on the rest. I don't care what I get for them. Now, of course, if someone came in and offered $5 for all of them, I would say no, because we're probably going to sell more than 5 of them tomorrow. But if someone came in the last hour of the day tomorrow and offered $5, I'd probably say take them. So the idea is just get them out of here. I've made a ton of money on them. I paid $100 for them. The ones that we tracked the sale of, I brought in like $450, if I remember right, something like that. But that's just the ones that we tracked the sale of. They just became dollar items or $2 items or $3 items on those respective days. And so they just rang up as general merchandise. Clocking out, and I am going home. I worked 10 hours today.
Hi everybody, I'm gonna try these. I'm not impressed by the aesthetics. Not bad. They remind me of something. I can't put my finger on it. But I eat more.
We have 5 cars waiting outside, and we open in, hold on, 45 minutes. So I just got a comment on the Facebook post this morning. Another person who's annoying. They said, here, let me show you. There's a picture of this. And they said those eggs were $1 originally. That's not even a deal. So my comment was, I bet you can fit 20 of them in a bag, which would get you down to 25 cents each, or 75% off. Sounds like a deal to me. So I'm gonna see how many I can fit in a bag. My response was, I bet you can fit 20 of them in a bag, so it's $0.25 each, blah, blah, blah. And she responded, probably not, because I'm not going. What is wrong with people? Well, then why even comment? By the way, here's a bag with 20 of them in there. I commented the update saying, oh, by the way, fit 20 of them in there with this picture. They're going crazy in there. Although this is probably the first sale that we've ever had where we did bag day, where we were able to let everybody in. It's more full than we know. I mean, normally I let like 30 people in. I think it was like 38 people, but still. I wasn't gonna make 8 people stand out in line and watch through the door as everything disappears. We'll pack them in. I can't wait for this sale to be over. Last 2 trees are going out. We do have one more that we held back because there's a small crack in the pot. If these sell today, we'll put the other one out for like 20 bucks. So we got like a $240 vacuum out there for 50 bucks because there's no packaging or anything. Lady asked if we do 20 and we said no. She says, well, what if I bring it home and it doesn't work? And I said, well, you can test it right here. We got outlets, we got carpeting, we can plug it in, you make sure it works. She says, well, I don't know. Clearly, she was just trying to get a deal and wasn't concerned about it not working. But speaking of not working stuff, all of our broken, non-functioning appliances, I just put out for $5 each to try and get rid of them. See if we can save it from throwing them in the dumpster. So at this point, we're doing $10 for as much as you can fit in a shopping cart, stacked high. So Ben's convincing people to just dump boxes into their cart. That's how you get rid of stuff. I told one person, if you got a pickup truck, just back it up to the door as much as you can fit in the back of that pickup truck for 40 bucks. There's a lady in here with her daughter. They do not belong here. So it's the end of bag day. Just absolute destruction, chaos. And these two come in looking like they live like Central Park West, dressed all fancy. I mean, they seem excited about it, but they do not fit in with the crowd that's shopping here right now. Right now, it's people like me, garbage people who love to dig through everything and find garbage. So we are done. This is the stuff that I put out, the broken stuff. We sold a handful of items off of here, not much, but it's stuff that realistically is probably just gonna get thrown out. Maybe we could part things out, like sell the lid for this on eBay, sell this brush on eBay. I don't really want to do that. So we're just gonna probably end up chucking this stuff. Well, obviously I'm going to do that now before I throw the stuff out, sell anything on eBay that I can. But I would rather get $5 for the item rather than trying to piecemeal it out. We sold 2 of these today. This is the last one. So I should be able to get rid of that in a local auction. We sold one of the bed frames. We sold the broken chair, but not the good one. It looks like I'm almost out of these. I've got like a whole pallet of them in the back yet. What else? I sold only one of these, 10 bucks. So I'm gonna just do this whole pallet, send it to a local auction and get like $2 for it. Not really too surprised that this didn't sell. It's a high price point item, but it was worth a try. This I'm a little surprised didn't sell. Swimsuits were a bust. I think the next time I'm just gonna put them on a $10 day by the case. Because I mean, that's still almost $1 per swimsuit. What else? None of the light fixtures sold. This didn't sell. A little surprising. The other one sold early in the sale. This one, which actually is a higher retail, I think it looks nicer. It's got the beveled edge there. Didn't sell. One of these left, but I did sell the decanter for 60 bucks. That kind of surprised me a little bit. I sold one of these. I keep finding more and more of them. I bought a pallet of them, 24 for like 400 bucks. And now I'm finding, I think I found 6 or 8 on Amazon pallets, but got 200 bucks for one of them. And then I sold one on eBay for like, I don't know, 150, 200 bucks, something like that. No one wanted the chainsaw for 25 bucks. I did keep the battery and charger, but, and then just stuff on the tables. I'm gonna go through and sort this stuff. And by sort, I use that term very lightly. As far as I can think of, it's going to be Home Depot stuff, phone cases, and everything else. And then, of course, take the trash out of them and just sell them by the box later on. I'm not going to get much for them, but it gets rid of them. And then these, I'm surprised they're still here. I'm wondering if people saw this and assumed they can't put it in their cart, maybe. I'm going to have to be selling these for the rest of my life. What else? That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna try and get this place cleaned up. It is probably about 1:45. It's 1:48. So I'm gonna try and get this place cleaned up before I leave, and then I'm gonna go home and watch the Super Bowl. I'll show you the sign that I put out here once we're closed. So I want to move it in front of the door anyway. I'll put it right here. Sold out, and it has the details for our next sale. More details on Facebook. Today was actually one of our better bag days. What am I looking for here? Reports. We did 2,045. Yeah, that's the total. 2,045. Usually we do like 1,500 on bag day. So to do over $2,000, this is the only day of the sale that was above average. And with that, special buy was $9.49. General, which is if someone bought 1 or 2 items or a bag or a cart full of stuff, would be there. And then this is when we just did deals on some of the stuff on special buy just to get rid of it. That's that. So technically 1,339-ish was special buy. Pretty good. Some of the better stuff here. I also sold the ice maker for $60 on top of that, but it's a buddy of mine, and he's not coming in today, so he's gonna pick it up a different day. Time to clean this place up, and then there'll be enough space in here to play tennis. Oh, we did sell out of the rugs too. I transferred what was left onto a couple of tables, and they sold down quite a bit. About half of them sold today. And then the last person, I said, $20, take them all. That's what they did, $20. They bought all that was left. There weren't a lot left, maybe 60, 70 rugs. I did really well. $20 is 20% of what I paid for the whole pallet. Is 1/5 of my entire cost on it. So I'm pretty happy doing that. So I've got these going into my collection that I accumulated over the course of this sale. I like the old small head bills. Makes me feel old-timey. This is what it was when I was growing up. Although this might be the largest bill that I had when I was growing up. So this is where I'm gonna leave it for now. I got some of the stuff sorted out. I'm gonna head home because I've got a flight to catch to Atlanta tomorrow morning. I still haven't received any confirmation that this is still happening, but apparently, supposedly, in like, 13, 14 hours, I have to be on an airplane. We'll see if that happens. I reached out to them this morning. They said, yeah, it's still happening, booking it now. They asked for my date of birth so they could book the flight. And radio silence since. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm flying to Atlanta tomorrow. Maybe not. So, I am in my hotel in Atlanta. That's for the next video. And I realized I'm editing this video and I realized I did not do a recap. So let's go over how we finished. As far as my cost for the sale, I've got about $8,000 into it. But most of the stuff was purchased for the previous sale where we really didn't make anything. So it's tough to really gauge. We can't just say we didn't make anything in the last sale. The cost of that would have to carry over to this one. I'm not going to sit there and try and figure out what it was though. So combined, this sale and the last sale was, I don't know, 120,000, 125,000, 130,000, something like that. And my cost was probably, we got about 20,000 in payroll between the two sales. I honestly don't even know. Well, it was 25,000. It was 15,000, so that's 40. That was the two auctions. What else did I have in there? I had Walgreens, which probably puts me to about 55,000. We had other stuff. I know we did. I don't know, say $65,000 in product, 20,000 in payroll, which puts us to about 85,000, which would have me at a net of, what'd I say, about 130, minus 85,000, so about 25K per sale. So I suppose when you look at it that way, it's not so bad. This does not factor rent or any other overhead that I would be paying whether or not we're having a sale. This is just stuff directly related to the sale, like product and I probably did that math wrong because I always do math wrong on these videos, but product, payroll for the sale, and advertising, software fees, things like that. There's probably another, I would guess 10, 12,000 in Square fees, the like credit card processing fees on top of that. So overall, the first one I was happy. Well, no, I really wasn't because it was a Christmas sale. I'm getting off topic. All right, here's how we did. So we finished at $54,235, and I thought they put fees on here. Fees right there, $1,200 in fees. So the last sale was probably like $1,600, so less in fees than I had thought. We did, let's see, 44,000 in regular items, 9,100 in special buy, and the uncategorized is going to be mostly special buy. I don't think we had anything outside of that, which gets us to that number. So we're gonna go through, I'm gonna skip over a lot of these when I'm reading them, but you can see them here. Let's see, let's slide this over so we've got numbers. Let's see, so like here's a couple of special buy items that I just never made a special buy category. That's usually what happens with that type of stuff. Also, these custom amounts, this is where we just manually type in an amount. On all the stuff on bag day, you know, where we get discounted some of the items, that's what that is. Apparel. Now, mind you, a lot of these we just ran as GM. We really only did it when it was a different price from GM for the most part. So 648. We sold 148 bags of items for $740 and 4 carts for $40. Video fact books, 158 of them. I know we sold more on Dollar Day when they were the same price. 182 doormats for $432, and once again, Dollar Day and Bag Day, and maybe even some on $2 and $3 Day. They just went in as GM. My cost on that pallet was $100, and there's the GM, 40 grand. The Galactic Cosmetics, 283. The NBA mystery ball things, 115. Let's see. This is separate from the warehouse sale. So I guess subtract that from it. I sold 6 of the mystery mail packages during the sale for $150. Set of kitchen towels, 173 of them for $346. Shoes, snacks, socks and underwear, $525. So wireless keyboard and mouse, that number isn't accurate. 20 for $200, and we'll see the rest of them later on. We ran them as general on $10 day. We sold 20 of them for $200 on $10 day. The rest of them sold as a special buy item, so there's a separate SKU for it. And I think I spent like $400 on that pallet, and it came with the bum carts, and it came with those coilover springs that I showed you. I don't remember if it was this video or a different one, but I sold those for $180. Let's see, wooden box is $445, and now I know I sold more than that. It shows only 171 sold. I had over 350 of them because it was over 700 in the beginning, and we sold half of them the first one. So realistically, that 445 is probably closer to 700, 650, $700, something like that. Let's see. We did not put the weighted blankets out. We just had someone ask for one, and that's why that's here. This desktop is literally just a piece of wood, basically, $20. The round mirror here, I think that was the first sale during this sale, $45. Toilet paper, we sold 6 of the 8-pound sledgehammers for $120. The safe for $75. Storage bench for $80. Bar stools. Bissell Little Green, 2 for $100. Here's another one for $50. Vacuum here, $50. The cube storage, we sold 5 of them for $200. The canvas prints, I was very happy with those 3 of them. Sold for $75. I would have sent those to a local auction otherwise and probably got $20 for them. The paper towel all sold, $150. Only sold 2 of the cases of swimsuits on the last day for $10 each. Cat carrier, chest freezer sold, a fire pit, garment rack. We sold 5 of the canopies for $450, and I think I've got 4 left. Let's see, mattress pads, 2 of them for $30. Again, we didn't put them out, someone just asked about them. Air purifier for $100, a different cube organizer. We only sold 1 of the day beds for $10. I'm just gonna dump the rest on a local auction, just probably get $2 for all of them, whatever. Heater, defective item on the last day when I put those out, we sold 3 of them. dented trash can. The Docatots, we sold 13 of them for $589. I believe 2 of them were $75, the rest were $40. Storage ottoman, $40. 1 walker for $50. Space heater. We sold 7 of the Eureka vacuums for $350. And I believe I paid $400 for that pallet. I still have a couple left, and I sold a bunch of them in the last sale too. 9 of the mystery boxes for $179. Those are the large ones. We sold 3 of the mediums for $45. And we sold 4 of the small ones for $40. 2 random floor care items, 3 floor lamps, Fulton desk, gas patio heater sold for $100. This was rolling waterproof backpack. Car seats, $100, $114, and $129. Hamilton Beach toaster oven, $90. The bum carts, we sold $390 worth, 13 of them. I think that was a weight bench, vacuum, different walker, s'mores maker. We sold 3 of them for $90. I want to say I paid like $12 each, something like that. So that'll be, and I bought 4 of them. I still have 1 left over. But I paid like $12 each. $15? No, I wouldn't have bought them for 15. It was probably about $12 each. And then, well, the other thing I'll talk about when we get to it, but this was from Kohl's. I bought a night or two before the sale. Keurig for $50, chair and table set, $25, comforter set, $25, space heater, a little green, the last 4 of the basketball hoops, $80. Wow. I need a computer mouse. And I don't have one here. Oh, now, am I back at the top? Yeah, I'm back at the top. One moment. This is a neat computer mouse. I thought the batteries would be dead. It's been sitting in my bag forever. You do that and it turns on and it folds flat. All right, so anyways, where were we? Little Tex Cafe, we sold 3 of them. Let's move over here. Little Tex Cafe, 3 of them for $175. Lowering desk, 4 of them for $100. TV stand, we sold 1 for $50. Magnum paint sprayer, dog crate, microwave. So the potted trees, 11 of them for $439. I paid $100 for that pallet, and I sold a bunch of them in the last sale too. And I still have 1 left. Motion wastebasket, $50. $20 nightstand. Only 1 of the oxygen concentrators, $200. Office chair, heater, accent chair, that was the big green chair. Just a random dining chair for $50. The Palo desk, all 7 of them, $349. Portable play yard, 3 waffle makers for $75. The landscape axe, we sold 5 of them for $150. TV mount, one of the last things that sold. And we got a vacuum. We've got simple human trash, sold for $40 and $60. 1 was dented. Single bit axe, we sold 6 for $150. Spin mop, we sold 6 for $150. Fireplace, uninspected as is, for $50. TV tray with stand, $35. Threshold dinnerware, 2 of them for $80. A wall cabinet for $20. Bedding set for $25. Heater, paint sprayer, 2 of them for $140. Okay, the whiskey decanter. That's something that I also bought at Kohl's, and I probably spent also like $12, $13 on it. Sold it for $60. It was $120 was retail. The wingback rocker sold for $200. Wire shelving. Here's the rest of the keyboards, $280. So $480 is my total just on the keyboards, plus the carts, which were like $3 something, which brings us to what, $780, probably about $800. And then another $180 on the coilovers, which brings us to about $1,000. And I still have a bunch of bum carts left. That was a really good one. Let's see, metal box spring, we sold 1 of them for $20. And the Roomba for $60, and that's everything. Boy, my arm's getting tired. All right, so now I can put this mouse back in my computer bag and leave it for another 5 years. I don't remember if this came on a pallet or if I just found it at a thrift store. Came in handy now, though. It's weird. It doesn't have a wheel. And those aren't buttons. You still have to slide your finger on it, and it vibrates like it's scrolling. I don't like it. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, this series. Our next warehouse sale is going to be April 20th through the 30th. And hopefully it's better than this one. And I am in Georgia. Well, I'm not going to spoil how much I spent or how many pallets I bought, but I bought pallets for the next sale. So, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.